Yeah, what's up guys? I hope we are doing great. Accept compliments of the season, plus a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to you all. As you all know, it's the festive period. Accept season greetings from us. Welcome back to Don's Graphics Design, where today I'm going to be taking you on a simple yet interesting ride on how you can create this awesome prophetic crossover night service flyer on your Pixellab application. As a designer just like me, you might be receiving orders from clients to create end of year crossover night party flyers or other designs that accompany this season. I'm sending you much love, especially as we take on these designs, and I want to promise that the resources I'll be using for all of these awesome designs will be shared in the video description. Kindly check it out, and as you do that, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like the page, and comment wherever necessary. Also like this tutorial and share it out with your friends. Thank you so much for doing that. Without wasting much of your time, let's get to work. So guys, this is your Pixellab interface. Normally it looks like this, but I'm going to delete the default text so that we can go and start doing the necessary steps. So right now we are going to click on these three dots, which is going to permit us to go to our image size, as you can see on this fit option, which is the image size. So Pixellab allows you to set the size of your design, and we are going to use an 11th value for width. So we are just going to make this 11, then we put 00, so it will be a width of 1100 and a height of 1280. I just love this size because it's unique and much more easier for the kind of design that we want to achieve, like you can see right now. So after including the size or setting up the size this way, the next thing that you need to do now is to come to your layer. Like I always say in most of my tutorials guys, whenever you want to design, always start preparing your background. So that's why we're going to click on background, then we click from gallery, and I have this awesome clearly standing out church program background that I will be using. So this is it. All I need to do is just to shift this up a little, because since it is a crossover night, I want this clock here to really show, and there will be no need for us to work on this background anymore because the lighting and everything has already been blended. So we are just going to click on the check mark, which is going to allow us to have the background now on our Pixellab. Back to Pixellab. Once you have imported or created your background, you need now to bring in the image of the man of God. Like I said, it is a power-packed prophetic crossover night service being organized by a famous church in town. So I have two images here. I'm going to work with one though. I'm just going to crop this out. I just want to work with the male pastor. If you're a lady, don't be angry why I did not use the female pastor. Surely we're going to use her in our next design. So after bringing in the image of the pastor, we can increase it in size a bit. Let's just say to about 80. Okay, then we position it here just like this. All right, okay, we can even make it bigger since it is the main element of our design. So we're going to leave it here like that, but I don't like the color of the suit, so it doesn't blend with me. The blue suit does not work with me so well for the background. That's why I'm going to come now to color filters. So this is where a color filter comes to play. You're just going to click here on color filters, then look at what we're going to do. We're going to skip the hue, but we come to saturation and reduce it completely, but then increase the brightness, let's say to about 15. Then we also increase the contrast to about 20 or lesser. No, I think 20 is fine, so that the image can really stand out clearly. Once you must have achieved all of that, what we're going to do now is to click on the check mark here in order to proceed. So we have all of this mapped out clearly. Now go to your layer and lock this image. After locking the image and everything is in order, the next thing that we're going to do is to go to our import button, and I want to go to my gallery. I would love to go to my gallery and bring in this church element here. All right, so this is the church element. Look at what I'm going to do. The church logo, sorry. So we're going to go to crop, and I want us, for some obvious reasons, I want us to use the first logo. I like it much more. So this is the logo we are going to be using. But then come to your erase color, enable the erase color, and it will do away with the white. So increase the tolerance a bit. Now reduce the size of the logo. So we're going to reduce this much more. So we're going to reduce this to this point, and after reducing it, go to your shapes, click on shapes, select a circle, and then reduce the size of the circle, bring it here, place it on top of the logo. So look at what we're going to do. So now after bringing it on top of the logo, come now to your editing option. On the shape editing option, click to back so that the shape can fall to the back of the logo. Why do we want to do that? We want the logo to show clearly. So we are going now to use our position button to place the circle below the logo. So look at what we're going to do. We're going to reduce the size of the shape so that it is, the edges of the shape is not showing. So this is what we wanted to achieve. I think we can increase the size of the shape again, okay, so that it can cover the full length of the logo. Let's check. All right, perfect. So you can see that the logo is now perfectly blended. In fact, let me zoom in so that you can see what I'm talking about. So look at this. I think you can now see that the logo is showing clearly, but let me go and hide the shape so that you can see the difference. Can you see the difference? But if we include the shape, I think the logo looks much more beautiful, right? Cool. So after achieving all of this, the next thing I want to do is to bring in the name of the church. So that's why I'm going to tap on my text option. I tap on new text, double tap to put the name. So the first thing I want to write is day, put it in capital letters, and then go to your fonts area. I want us to use Montserrat. Most of the text today we are going to be using Montserrat, so I want to use Montserrat. Let's see. Yeah, let's start with Montserrat bold. Okay, Montserrat bold. Then go to your size and reduce this drastically, like so much, so we can leave it to just about 25. All right, so we have day. Then copy the day, and now it's time for us to edit the day into something different. So we're going to edit and put the holy. So we have the Holy Revival. This is the name of the church. So first of all, put Revival, Holy Revival. Of course, that's the second thing we are putting, and make sure that they are aligned to the first text, so we can use our position, align it closer to the logo, then bring this as well. Make sure that everything is well aligned. So copy this and write the last thing. Double tap to write church. So it's the Holy Revival Church. But then we took this pattern just to create some beauty in it in the write-up. Can you see how it looks now? So we have the Holy Revival Church, and we're going to bring everything and make sure that they are aligned, they are on the same line. Okay, nothing should be falling out. So this is what you just have to do. So we have the Holy Revival Church. So this is the name of the church that we are using, and right now I'm going to write, okay, go to text, new text, and write prophetic. So we have prophetic here. Then go to your color. Let's change the color into gray, something gray. a color that is a little bit grayish, this one, and then we come back to our font area. I'm going to use a script font here called the Jacqueline. Download the Montserrat fonts family from the font. Also download the Jacqueline fonts from the font as well. So I have this, and look at what I'm going to do. Just going to place this here. So after placing the text there, go back to our text, new text, and write crossover. In capital letters. So we have crossover in capital letters. But as you can see, if we allow this way, it will not really look good, guys. So what we're going to do is to click back on the text. Since it won't really look that good, nice, it will not really look that nice. Look at what we're going to do. So guys, come to your texture, and we're going to give this text this texture. So this is the texture. Like I promised, I'm sharing all of this with you guys, okay? But still, that font is not the best, so I'm going to go to my fonts area, and I'm using a nice font here called the Longshot. Download Longshot font from dafonts.com again. So this is what we want to achieve. Now break this into two. Can you see how it's working? Okay, so we can increase this since it is the main theme of our write-up, or the main element, the main text. So just bring this here, position it this way. So we have prophetic crossover, and for some obvious reasons, I'm going to go to my line spacing and reduce the line spacing. Okay, make it considerate. So remember, we are using line spacing. Okay, line spacing. I have promised to share all of these resources with you in the video description, so please kindly check it out from there. So at this juncture, I really want to copy this text because I want to maintain the same font. And hey guys, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what then are you waiting for? Please kindly subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up to the tutorial, and drop your comments, tell us where you are watching us from, and don't forget we are sending compliments of the season. So now double tap on this text to write service. So it should be prophetic crossover service. I'm sure this is just going to be a spirit-filled and power-packed program. So this is what we want to achieve. But then look at what we're going to do. We're going to go to paddling, since part of the text, if you look at the letter S, it's like it's cut. So we're going to click on it and go to paddling. That should be paddling issue. Increase the paddling a bit. All right, but then we're going to increase this in size and position it like so, so that we have prophetic crossover service. Beautiful. Now go to this text and send it to front. Should fall to front, then use your spacing, your position, sorry, to make it all stand out like so. All right. So at this juncture, the next thing that we need to bring is to bring in some dove elements. All right, look at what we're going to do. I have it here. So as you all know, things that are holy might have things to which are common to dove. So that's why we're going to bring this dove effect here, or these birds as you might call them. We're going to give them a white color. But then look at what we're going to do. Reduce it in size and just position it around, somewhere around the logo. Okay, perfect, beautiful. So we have this, and the next thing now we're going to do now is to go to our text area, double tap and write the date. So it's on Sunday 31st December. I guess this Sunday this year the crossover service will be holding on December 31st, which happens to be a Sunday. So it's going to be a double service. Normal Sunday services in the morning, then in the night it will be the crossover service as well. So we have this, but I'm going to go to one more time. I'm going to go to my font area, and I'm using Montserrat. Remember I said we're using Montserrat for this design. So Let's reduce the size. Okay, so it's Sunday 31st of December. Bring it here. So we're going to make this to fall into 2 paragraphs. So we have Sunday at the 31st of December. All right, so at this juncture, guys, I would love to say that we need to send some of these elements up so that I can give us some space here, you know. So look at what we're going to do. We are going to shift the theme up a bit. So we're going to go to our layer, select the theme, which is the crossover service, the bird, and of course the church logo, and send them up. So we did not send church, no issues. I'm going to send it. So now click on church and send it up as well. Oh my god, it's the doves that are instead climbing. So let's click on church. Where's the church? So let's send it up also to aligned. So we have this. Now we can send the bird element down a bit. So we have the Holy Revival Church. Now send your date up, Sunday 31st December. We can go to size and check the size. So this can be just at about, all right, 25 is okay. So the next thing we are going to do now is go to our shapes, select this square. All right, then go to your color and make it to be pure red. Then copy this text, double tap on it to write the time. So the prophetic crossover service comes up at from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. So that is it. That's it. It should fall like so. Okay, we're going to increase the size of the time for some obvious reasons to make it much more visible. So who can tell me in the comment section why we decided to use a red shape or the color red for this shape? So let's extend the shape a bit. So this is exactly where you have to apply your own professionalism, guys. All right, let's shift this shape closer to the date and bring this time. Since it rotated by error, let's undo that and position it here. Okay, use your position to make sure that the text falls well on the shape. Good. So this is it. Like I was asking, who can tell us why we decided to use a red shape? All right, we use a color red since it is very vibrant, easy to identify. All right, so that is why. Now the next thing that we need to do is to bring in the venue. So I'm going to copy this text, double tap and write venue. So where is this event happening? So as I write venue, I'm going to go to my color area and we use this same color. I'm using this same color. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. So let's send this here. And the venue, we're going to copy this and write the venue. So it's at the Holy Church the Holy Revival Church, opposite Glamour Arena, new layout, opposite Glamour Arena, new layout, Bamenda. So let's make this to be in small letters. So we have the Holy Revival Church, opposite Glamour Arena, new layout, Bamenda. So this is the venue where the prophetic crossover night is going to be happening. Okay, so at this juncture, what we're going to do to create more space for writing here is, look at this, guys. Go to a shape. So we're going to create kind of a shadow. We're going to select a square shape though. Now change the gradient, click on the plus button, then select this. So I'm going to create a simple shadow. Can you see the shadow? Now go to your color and pick a color using the plus button. Pick a color from the background. And as you pick the color, let's pick a color from here. So this is the color we've picked. And look at what I'm going to do. First of all, let's keep this text up. So this is it. I want just to create more space for writing. Okay, this is it. Copy it. So I'm just going to be adding so that we can have more space for writing our text or our elements here. So copy and add. So this, I think, is a technique that we can use. So just be adding until you are satisfied with what you want. So we can add some here. All right, you now go to layer and make sure that you lock all of this up. Okay, need to lock them up. Why did we do that? Just so we could have some space to write some of the important details. So after achieving all of that, now you can now bring this text here, but then remember it was back, so send it to front and position it here. We can even make this to fall just on 2 lines so that we have this. So the venue, this is the venue. Then we're going to copy the text once again and write inquiries. So in case people want to inquire anything about the program, they can make their inquiries using the number that we are just going to add now. So this is it. We are now going to copy this text and write the inquiry details. So we're going to say for more information, contact. So for more information, they can easily contact the numbers. Copy this and write the numbers. So we have +237 650 34 275. or +237 67 677 29005. So these are the two numbers to contact in case of you wishing to verify more information as far as the crossover night service is concerned. So this it's what we really want to achieve. So guys, don't worry about the alignment. We're going to achieve all of that towards the end of the video. All right, so don't bother for now on whether the text are aligned or not. And right now we're going to click on shape, select a square kind of shape, make it a small tiny rectangle, then bring it here. And as you bring it down, all we're going to do is to go to, okay, let's work on the shape again. So work on your shape. Perfect. Or even right now we can go and enable our grid option to check on the alignment. So okay, so this is where we make use of our grid option to ensure that all the text are, all the elements are aligned. And as you can see, some are not aligned, so we're going to send this here, and we'll bring this also. And as well, let's go and select the logo of the church. So it must also be aligned. Good. So everything is in order. Then what we can do now is to go and bring in the some of the social media handles. For worshippers who are not going to make it live into this event, they can stream the event live on their Facebook page on the handle that we're going to provide. So after bringing in the logo, the Facebook logo, go to erase color and wipe out the white. Then come to your size, reduce the size, and give it the same white color. So let's go and bring in the last logo. So worshippers can equally follow the event live on YouTube. This is the YouTube icon. Go to your erase color, do away with the white as usual, but then come to your size, Let's reduce the size. Come back to your color, change the color to white. So the first logo looks bigger than the small, right? Okay, we just increase this to make the two much more aligned. Then we're going to go now. Let's shift this a bit. So some of these small elements will really take you some time, but it's worth it if you can be patient and do it properly. Okay, graphic designing itself requires you to put in a lot of your time, a lot. Okay, now copy this text and write the name of the church, which is the Holy Revival Church. So worshippers who can't make it to the Holy Revival Church premises around Glamour Arena, new layout in Bamenda, we'll be streaming the event live on the Holy Revival handle, social media handles on Facebook and YouTube. But then we're going to reduce the size of this to just about 15. Then we plumb it up to make sure that it's perfectly fitted right here. At this juncture, I really want to say thank you so much for watching the tutorial until this point, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please like the video for more other amazing video tutorials like this. Now the last thing we're going to do is to copy this text. All right, so we're going to copy the text to maintain the same font and write with, so it's with who, the name of the man of God. So let's increase this a bit, position it here. So we're going to copy this to maintain the same font and write the name of the prophet. So it's with the program will be coming up live with the most senior shepherd of the church, who is no other person than Prophet Elijah, Apostle Elijah, Apostle Elijah. Okay, we can make the name to be in capital letters though. Then we break it into 2 lines. So after breaking it into 2 lines, just align it perfectly such that we have this in play. All right guys, so as you can see, everything has been done so nicely, and this is just how you can design this prophetic crossover service flyer on your Pixellab application. It was really awesome doing this with you today, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. But kindly subscribe to the channel, like the tutorial, and share it out. Drop your comments also about what you think, and before you go, always remember to save your work. Thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you in our next tutorial. Accept season greetings from us. Stay blessed.